Hey everybody, welcome back to DIY Boomboxes in Texas. My name is Phil, your host, and look what we have here today. Very special ammo box. This one here I was asked to make for a retired motorcycle police officer. So this is my police officer special. I didn't want to do one of these, but I wanted to do one for firefighters and police officers. And one for firefighters that hasn't gone through yet. I'm still working negotiations on that one. So we got this one here. Of course, there comes Mr. Duke. Hello, Duke. What would a video be without Duke, right? Now, we actually had a complaint in our last video in the comments of somebody saying that Duke gets in the way, and I don't think he does. So if you think Duke gets in the way, let me know. But everybody else says they love Duke. They love his presence. He adds so much fun to the video. So speaking of which, Duke, you're going to have to lay over here so we can lay down. I'll go over there. All right, let me show you what we got here. I went ahead and went with the Fat 50 because I wanted to be able to put a lot of stuff up here on the top. And I did a black and silver themed. Hey, Duke, I guess you do get in the way, don't you? I want you to sit right here in my lap. Again, this one was plays tribute to a retired police officer. Okay, Duke, you're going to have to go. And we have right here on top the Harley-Davidson Motorcycle Protect and Serve emblem right there. I think it's pretty cool. This is our main power switch right here. This switch right here turns on our USB ports and our voltage meter that we have right here. Did something a little different. Didn't have it in a little case that I normally put it in there. Just want to do a little different. Now, let me show you before I tell you what these are, I'm going to show you the rest of the box. Of course, we've got our 4-inch kicker speakers. Sound fantastic. Over here, I have the Punisher sticker that with the thin blue line theme in it. And thin blue line is a tribute to police officers. And well, that's how I understand it. I'm not real versed on it, but I think that's what I've heard it is. And of course, on this side over here, and I don't know if you can see it in the light because it's very, very reflective. We have a Harley-Davidson police officer police badge. And on the back over here, since this police officer, he lives in a small town that's very close to the Texas and Louisiana border, so I'm sure he's worked on both sides in both states. So we got the Texas with the thin blue line and Louisiana with the thin blue line. Now you see this fancy aircraft switch that we have right up here on top? Well, let me show you what that is. No police car can be complete without police lights on top, and that's how they pull you over. So, or get your attention, or when they're working funerals, or the president comes in. The motorcycle cops have such an important job. I don't think any of y'all realize how important motorcycle cops are to the traffic control, and when there's a funeral and there's somebody important comes into town, and or they're escorting a large load. They do so much work, and especially traffic control. So, got the switch right here, raise up the protector, turn it on, and there we go. Is that not cool or what? Now I'll definitely turn it on when we have the music there. Alright. Now, I did get a special request to show you the inside. Let me show you one more thing on the outside. This one here is triple powered, and let me show you how that works. Back here we have our normal 3.5 millimeter connector. Or not 3.5, 2.3, I believe it is. This one here is for our battery charger. This one goes with the lithium-ion battery that's on the inside. And this one here is going to serve double duty. The cool thing is, this will accept any 12-volt power source, whether it's coming from your house, a 12-volt power supply, or plug it into a cigarette lighter. So this one here was made to be powered off a gentleman's boat, so you can plug a cigarette lighter in, plug it in here, or the supplied power supply that I'm going to supply with it. Oh, supply. How many times can I say supply in this video? That's going to power it in the house. So you can power it in the house, power it in the boat. You can even power it in the car, so I guess it could be quadruple powered if we wanted to. And that's what that does right there. Now, before I fire this up, I did get a special request to give a tour of the inside. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to move the camera over here and give you guys a step-by-step tour of everything. I have another younger builder friend of mine. His name is Jason. He does some great builds too on his video. sticker keeps trying to come up. I'm trying to get it to go back down because it's on a curved surface. And he asked me if I would do a video showing how I did everything. And of course we did the wrap on the handle. Now the reason we wrap our handles is because if you don't, you're going to get a lot of vibration from the handle, and the handle will rattle when you're playing your music. Now, this is just a basic, simple weave. There's one called the Cobra weave, and all these different ones you can do. And I try to keep it as simple as possible because my brain just doesn't function that well trying to figure out how to do these fancy weaves. But this one works just fine. And the cool thing about this is you can make it any color you want. I wanted to pick up the blue and the black of the decal here and give it some color, especially on the blue. This sticker's going to drive me crazy. I just want to cut that piece off. So anyway, I do have a video. If you go look at my Mustang video where I showed how to build the Mustang metal ammo box, if you go to video 2 of those 3 videos, the first part of that video 2 will actually show you how to wrap the handle. I've actually gotten some requests of how do you wrap the handle. Well, I do have a video out there that shows you exactly how to do it. It's very, very easy. I actually watched a video of a guy wrapping a knife handle. He had built a knife and wanted to make a wrap handle. That's how I learned how to do that. So let me give you a tour of the inside. I'm going to go and open it up here. And see, I wish I could tilt it toward the light a little bit. Let's see here if this is going to work. Yeah, that just might work. Okay, let me get the camera off its stand. And I'll give you kind of a little anatomy of what's going on here. That's the cap to the lens cover you see here dancing around. Okay, I guess we'll start down here. Trying not to be in my own light, so I apologize for that. This is a lithium-ion battery, as you can see right there. And you can see down here, let me see if I can move without being in my own light. Well, it's dark on it. It's almost impossible. You can see the connections come through. And of course, there's the speakers. And there's a little thing there just holding the wire off. Now you can see the wires there, just one wire coming through. And you just got a positive or negative. And this is going up down here to these connectors that you can see right there on the battery, and then those run to a wire up here on the switch. Now down here, this is our amplifier. It's non-boosted, so only running on 12 volts. Works really, really good, giving us more than enough power. Down here, you can see it down through there. That is our relay, and that's what allows it to switch back and forth from battery power to house power. Whenever you plug it in the 12 volt source, it disconnects the battery, and now you're on the power source that you're on. I've done videos showing how the relays work. Now up here on top here, you can see all the different connectors that we have there. This is our common ground connector here. This is our common hot, the hot wires coming in. So everything, having all these hot wires and ground wires running, we kind of splice them all together. Of course, there's our switches. Here's our ground loop isolator. You have to have that to go between your amp and your Bluetooth board. Speaking of which, there's the Bluetooth board. Now the Bluetooth boards run on 5 volts, so to work on that, there's our voltage reducer right there. And it takes in 12 volts, knocks it down to 5 volts, and you can see you can either solder the wires, or if you look right here, there's a micro USB and a full-size USB, and you can use a USB cord like you charge your phone, and that would also feed the board 5 watts if you're not comfortable with your soldering. Here's the switch that controls the lights right there, and of course there's the other switches, the main power switch, and here's our USB connections right there. Of course you can see the speakers, and you see I try to keep the wires all nice and neat. And you can see we line the box with Dynomat, and we talked about Dynomat in our last video. Helps cut down the vibration, and it really helps the speaker sound a whole lot better. So always line your box with Dynomat. Of course, there's our 12 volt battery. You see I got the switch in the up position. This way you can turn off the switch when you're not using it, and it won't run down the battery. So let me go ahead and put this back on its stand here. Just 1 second. Alright, come on. snap. There we go. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We paused it for a minute. Alright, let's put this back together. These ammo boxes make a really great base. They're not that expensive. This box here, I think, cost about $25. And it works really good. And you just lock it down. And you're ready to go. Alright, let's crank this thing up and see how she sounds.
Bluetooth ready.
Alright, now, I'm trying to think of a really special song to go with the police box. And I think I found it. So, here we go.
You gonna do? Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the police officer's motorcycle cop tribute box. I've been wanting to do one of these for a long time. I was actually in negotiations with a firefighter, and we were going to do a very similar box. The difference was we were going to go with red and white lights like you see on a fire truck, and we were going to paint this red and yellow and have it firefighter themed and some other things like that, and the deal just really didn't go through. I've been in negotiations with this person for a while, and I'm hoping they'll decide to go ahead, because these are rather expensive when you get real fancy like this. But this was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed making this, and the owner doesn't know about the lights. The lights are a surprise, and I can't wait to hear his reaction when he sees them. I did send him a picture of it. I think he's going to like it a lot, and I think that was the perfect song. So let me know what you guys think. I had a lot of fun making this. I think it came out really, really good. I like the black and the silver, kind of like the old style police cars. You know, I didn't want to do black and white. You know, that's just so common. But I think the black with the metallic silver looks really, really good. And I think the owner's going to be very, very happy with this. Tell me what you guys think about it. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Got more projects coming up this week. Going to be really, really busy this week because I might be going to town this weekend for work. So I know I'm going to be cutting up a Yeti cooler and doing that. And I also have a big boombox I'm doing for a rancher, so that's coming up very, very soon as well. So keep your eyes out for that. I'm doing another regular cooler, but I'm not going to film that one because you guys have seen me do those coolers before with the Scar speakers. Really nothing to see, nothing different, so I'm not going to film that one. But I try to film the unique ones like this one here. So thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much to my subscribers. 729 subscribers. Wow. I can't believe it. You guys must like the product I'm putting out, and thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. That just makes me feel so special. Because believe me, I am no celebrity by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just a simple guy who just loves putting these things together and showing them off. I got a crazy cat named Duke, which I don't even know where Duke went now. I think he got mad that I put him down, so I have to go deal with him later. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.